whether you want to use warp points, teleport to other players, or just want to give yourself different effects like speed, jump boost, or even just change the player's scale, this Datapack has you covered. Hello, my name is Lord of Spyro, and today I'm going to show you my newest Datapack called Spyro's Tools. It's a simple Datapack that lets you open a GUI like this. All you need to access this GUI is a wooden X. Then you have to look straight down and right click. And now you can do whatever you want. So let's look at the first feature of this Datapack, the player TP. All online players will be visible here, and you can click at someone's head to teleport to them. But you can also pull other players to you by first changing it to full mode and then clicking on this player's head. This way you can also pull other players to you. And then if you want, you can also turn spectate on. This lets you spectate another player as if you would be inside of them. The last thing you can do, you can let another player spectate you by turning pull on and spectate on. And if I click on this, all those other players that you have just seen there are now spectating me. Of course, I cannot see that myself. The next feature of this Datapack is the warp menu. As you can see, we already have a lot of warps on our server. You just click on one and you get teleported there. And of course, it's also pretty simple to set a warp. You just go wherever you want, open the warp menu, click on edit button, and then click either on any existing waypoint to edit them, or click on an empty one to make a new one. First you have to put any kind of item inside of it. I just shift clicked it into the menu, but you can also just take something and drag and drop it into wherever you want in the menu and it changes. But the easiest is just to hold shift and left click. Then you can click this button to set the coordinates to this position, but that's automatically done if you make a new button. You can also change the name to whatever you want. So I'm gonna call it Elevator. You can change the color to whatever you want. Make it bold, italic. And then when you click confirm waypoint, you have to confirm and run the command. This of course only works if you actually have the permissions to do that. And then the name of the waypoint is changed. You can also copy the waypoint. This gives you now an item with every data of it stored. That's different to the one we used before. And I can now also delete the waypoint. I'm just gonna do it now, because why not? I deleted it. I have it anyways here in my inventory. So now I can, for example, go to another page, like to the mines, because this is in the mines, and go and edit this warp. And now I'm gonna put this in, and it already has all the information stored inside. So to see if it works, let's drive into another place. And of course, wherever I am, I can just click, go back to my waypoints, go to the page where the waypoint is and click on it. And we are back. And as you have already seen now, we have multiple pages of waypoints. You can also change the icon of a page. We go and edit, click on the page we want to edit, give the item inside of it. We can also change the name, and this changes the page icon. Those are the warp points, a very useful feature, especially if you have a server with a lot of interesting points to go to. And the last features of this Datapack is first the chests here. On the one hand, you have the ender chest, which when you open, you just see your normal vanilla ender chest, but it's a nice way to open it without having to place it down. To close it, you have to escape out of it and reopen the GUI the second chest is a shared chest. It's kind of like an ender chest, but every player on the server can see it, which is quite nice because you can share items with other player and it updates live. So if I put something into it, another player can just take it out or move something in. So that's really nice to share items, especially something like keycards with other player on the server. And the very last feature of this data pack is the TPC, which stands for teleport cycle. It's a command like this. And if you activate it, you're being teleported to another player. But it's not random. It cycles you through other players. I, for example, have it on the macro, which is really useful. So I can just press it multiple times. And every time I press it, I land at another player. There's also, of course, a button in the GUI. It's this one here. So I can press it to do exactly the same. But it's very useful. There's a lot of mods, or maybe you even have something on your mouse that you can just put in a whole command. So you just need this command to be activated. Yeah, another small useful thing if you put it on a button. Yeah, so this is Spyro's tools, a data pack mainly meant for servers. And in the next video, I will talk about how you can customize it and how you can add your own buttons, how you can change the buttons, basically how the backend works. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Bye.